broke and I didn't get out. And then I get back to the table and I miscue on the 6 ball. And so I'm sitting there thinking, just the way this thing's going to shake out now, I'm gonna end up. Dan's gonna go up, win that game. Dan's gonna win that game, and he's gonna break it low. And we're gonna end up hill. That's what happens. So we'll figure it out a hill.
5-3 Shane.
Oh, 5-3 Shane.
Way off.
That's a big difference. Wow. Oh god. One of the blows.
Daniel just won that last round.
Congratulations to Morra last night. I had to pick up a little traveling money in Everett.
Yeah, I heard they played 9-8.
What about it?
Yeah, out in Vegas, is what I heard. I don't know, but 9-8 is. I don't know why they thought that was a good game.
Saw Mitch's post, apologizing to the people who bet on him. And then I saw Morra in the elevator last night, and I asked him for details. And he's like, how'd you hear about that already? And I'm like, Mitch made a post.
Well, Nick had hit me up before, I guess, on his way to Round Rock, telling me about it. He's short.
Yeah, he's short. He's fine.
You can hold his stuff with him, so.
Nice shot.
Wow.
I don't know if he intended to do that, but it worked out all right.
The fans are calling. They want to see a man long, but that's up to you guys, man. You got.
Well, why don't we just show the end of Shane and the other one and Daniel, and then we can go swing back to this one.
We got Daniel coming up on winning his 4th.
All right, so yeah,
5-3.
Yeah, we'll get back
So
to
it's
that.
5-3
right
before
now.
this.
Yeah, it's 5-3.
5-3, and Daniel's at the table about to make it. If he can make it, 5-4.
And it's probably the local thing. Like I said, Dan was kind of a local upcoming kid around here that everybody's rooting for to break on that scene.
I think it has a lot to do with where we are in the match too. They know that the Reinhold Morra match is probably going to be a close one.
Chris got the first one for those of you who won.
You draw back with outside.
Stun it over.
Yeah, just draw it.
And that's what I'm going to do. Draw back with the outside, so it's up to the
I like how Daniel doesn't really try to do too much on these shots. Just nice and easy, soft stroking balls. Pretty confident.
5-4.
5-4.
Just a really good, humble kid. Dad was a hell of a player. I think his dad, 650, Parker. They got a pool table in the house and that kind of thing. 5-4.
Y'all gonna run back that 20?
I'll take Shane.
You'll take Shane. Yeah, I'm sure I'll take Shane.
I'll take Shane too.
Your Arizona is showing, Joey.
5:30. I think I'd almost take my chances on the table with him over there.
Yeah, Arizona is coming through, buddy.
This is the thing about Shane. He's just so tough. He's gonna break the balls like this, and this game's gonna be over in probably 40 seconds.
7-footer is like a sandbox. Kid in the sandbox.
Such a nice touch holding in that window.
Did that 3 go by?
Yeah, I think he can do enough of it.
Yeah, he's good. End up shooting that purple on the side, probably.
That nice.
Yeah,
Kind of soft.
Really?
Really kind of soft.
Mm.
I think you shot the wrong shot there. I'm just kidding.
We can bring him
I'm
down
here to
and you can
second
let him
guess
know.
Shane. Hey, I already got a bone to pick with Shane, okay? He's down on the ball on the table right next to me, and I'm ready to shoot, but I'm waiting on him. And then he tells me, go ahead and shoot. So I make a really tough shot. And then the cue ball rolls back in the same position. He tells me to shoot the next one, and now I'm on the rail. I got to make a ball down the rail. I couldn't be more nervous. You got
Feel
Shane Van
pressure.
Boening and everybody watching Shane Van Boening watching you.
Ooh.
So of course I shot it right in the rack.
That's 6'4".
6.
Shane is on the hill.
Daniel's breaking.
Daniel is breaking.
See what he's made of here. See if he can pull off a break and run.
I am a favorite though of the wood rack.
Oh, there ain't no way I'd want to watch these guys play with the template,
Yeah.
playing 9-ball with the 1 spot.
On a 7-footer?
No chance.
Winter break.
That's like when Colo came up here
Right.
on the 7 at 15th Street, put a 9-pack on stand around here.
Oh, that's back in what, 2017? 2016.
Yeah, it was around there, sure.
All right, big break.
No.
Is it dry?
Nothing going.
Oh, that's a dry break.
That's a problem.
Oh, Daniel.
Shane doesn't really have a offensive shot here in the one that I can see.
Man, I was really hoping I was going to see Styer tonight. Playing spots with.
Yeah, I think he was supposed to, but then Sky's a regular at Texas Open, so he's playing the Jack and Jill with Savannah Easton right now.
What do you boys like here? I think bank the 1 out and maybe try to just nestle a cue ball behind the 2 here. And bank the 1 out of there and then kind of slide the cue ball over to the side rail by the diamond behind the 2.
I almost like just drifting it.
I think
He's going with your shot, I think.
no, he's gonna play the right side of the 1, come around 3 rails and try to get behind the 3. Just like this.
That was called.
You did good.
Charlie with the 690 ball.
I can see him, I just can't shoot him.
8:34 in the booth.
So, Melina, who went second in the Calcutta? Who was the second highest? I'm kind of trying to deduce who the second favorite in this tournament.
You mean not for you?
Is it Morra?
Let me think.
Oscar?
No,
Tyler,
it
wasn't
wasn't.
it?
Yeah, I think it was John. I think it was John.
They talk worse
They
to each
do.
other than him.
Nice shot.
Yeah,
I like it though.
I didn't like it either.
I think we can do better.
I think it was John.
More true.
Yeah, I think it was John. But that's, I mean, you talk about guys who play world class. It's gambling, man, with these guys. I mean, it's real tough.
You know, one of the things about that last shot, I think it showed a little bit of Daniel's inexperience. He came out at 1 rail. There's not a whole lot of good things that can happen for you there. A more experienced player is probably going to come multiple rails on that ball and try to create separation between them.
Oh, he's going to leave it.
Wow. Look at Shane. He's like, I just can't believe it.
Out on the nerve settle.
I think he's good here.
3 goes, 5 goes.
Remember I talked before about his soft stroke. This would be a good example of this. He's going to have to hit this ball real soft and accurate. And then he'll have a nice angle for the 2 down to the 3.
Yeah, I don't know about holding it.
See where he's pointing?
Floating that ball is
I
tough.
think on this table, I think he can roll that ball and get it even better than where he pointed. If he hits it nice and soft.
They can't see you point your finger.
I understand.
Yeah.
I'm showing you boys. I'm about to whip out the telestrator and show you guys where this ball's going to end up. No, he's looking to go up and down, I think, but that is a real testy shot. I mean, you have to hit this ball perfect.
Yeah, I'm with you. You just gotta feather this. Take the medicine.
Just a touch of inside English. That way it kind of opens up that angle a little more.
Absolutely.
Well, whatever you do, you got to make that ball first. You know?
You're going to make it. Player his caliber, it's hard to miss this ball. Your caliber, man, a different story.
I didn't lose up 6-4, you know? It's not that. But I get to talking trash.
Nice and easy, Daniel.
Oh, that's awesome.
There it is.
Oh,
What'd I tell
nice
you?
stick hit.
Oh,
You
you
were talking
got
about
it.
with inside though. You hit that ball fast.
Yeah, you did. You
Hey,
hit it
Joe, you
well.
want to mark Chris up?
Oh man.
Oh, that.
Good.
Chris up for you.
Yeah, Chris is leading 3-0. Table 2.
I'm down on the line.
Is everybody watching the Reinhold Morra match or Daniel and?
He's going to be okay there, I think. He can cut this ball in, but I'm surprised he went that way. Why not just one rail straight down by the 5 and the 6?
Yeah.
It's a whole different ballgame when you're out there playing SBB under the lights.
Come
There's
on
like,
the top side of the side, 2 rails, Joe.
yeah, I think he can beat that side. It's tricky though. I don't know. I might elect to play this with low like he is and go further than the side. As long as he gets past the side here, he should be in good shape.
Right, come on the top side of the side, 2 rails.
Wow,
wow.
what a ball
Nice.
you way to play it.
Okay.
It's them young eyes.
Yeah, but I think something when you came to the top side of the side, you can come around 2 rails and get better position on the floor.
I mean, you hate to give the table back to Shane here,
Right?
but you gotta consider a defensive shot. I'm serious. You gotta consider a defensive shot here. This is a flyer to go for this no ball, in my opinion. It's not a winning shot. But let's see if you can prove me wrong. I'm thinking bank the 2 straight back up the table, cue ball over by the 6. Maybe you get lucky and get it behind the 5. That's the way I play it.
It's just so hard. The table's playing slow. You run the table, right, Joe?
Yeah, I played on this exact table. Did I tell you what happened?
Only 18 times in the last hour.
Wow.
Oh, he fired him like
Never
a
mind.
rifleman.
Like I said, that was the right shot.
So
Oh.
does that bring us to 6-5?
It sure does.
6-5.
Wow. Looks like Reinhold's running out again on table 2.
Joey said this was not a winning shot, huh?
Has anyone seen the damage yet? What we got going up?
I'll see if I can text Jason, see if we can get that information.
Shane's jacked up on the 7 ball here. He may cut this one into the side of the 6. Little,
Use the 6?
yeah, a little more room for error here if he
Yeah, I
does
like
that.
that. I think the only part about this I want to drop that part.
Yeah.
Ooh.
We got action.
Oh boy. What did we say it is? 6'5"?
6-5.
Well,
Yeah,
this is a big
6'5",
moment for Daniel right here.
absolutely.
Get on the hill against
And
SBB.
then he's going to be breaking too on top of that.
That's right.
So,
1 goes, 2 goes.
I think
3
right
goes
here,
inside.
the big thing for
That's
Daniel.
the 4 though, right? That's the 4.
yeah, I think
So
so.
he's got to come back down.
3 don't pass the 7.
Right.
This shot.
There's a 4 ball
Take
up
it.
there.
I'll take it. Natural 3 rails for the 4.
I'm out on the 7.
Yep.
Okay.
Thing here for Daniel is just keeping his mind calm. It's gonna have a bunch of stuff rushing through it.
Relax.
About to be on the hill against Shane Van Boening. You know, just stay
Relax.
calm.
I'm taking notes on all this nuggets here.
I know you've never really been in a high pressure pool situation.
Ooh, he ran into this.
He's good. He's great.
Yeah, he's gonna run. I mean, can he avoid running in the NBA? You know,
He can't.
you bring him with
could-
inside or outside?
He could avoid the 8. He can't avoid the 8 or the 9, so he's gonna hit one of those balls. I think if he dug into it, he could avoid the 8 and hit the 9.
Inside or outside?
You know, I maybe straight low. If you
Straight on.
like a straight draw, make this ball, try to hit the top side of the 9, and then you'd be perfect on the 5.
I was just thinking, if you loaded up with inside, he would come off the rail and meet him the 5, right?
No, I don't think he's gonna get to the rail here. Could be wrong. Oh yeah,
Look at that.
Ooh, he
Got
got
a little-
it. He got there.
You had an 8
yeah, got a little unlucky with the 8 and 9 now. We'll have to play a carom probably. Looks like where that 6 is sitting, if he can get just past halfway down the table, he could cut the 6 into the side.
Anybody need anything to drink? Water, soda, cocktail?
Good, thank you.
That's my drink goes.
No, I'm good with thank you.
Got that nice little angle in the 5 here too.
Now, are you getting the split top left?
I think I'm just going straight top. You can track the cue ball over towards the 7.
That's what she's.
This angle.
Killing. Sorry, folks.
It's not 8 either, is it?
Nah, we only got one camera on that table. I was just hoping to get like a different angle to see how tight that 6 is. He's trying to put it on the
Oh, I
side.
see.
Unless it's real deceiving.
Oh, he hit the point.
Anything but that.
Yeah, that's going to cost him. Yeah, he was right there. He had the mistake started with that ball on the side where he hit the 7. Kind of messed everything up from there. He could have pretty easily avoided that 7. Shane's thinking through this.
Well, he doesn't want to take any chances here.
Oh,
Whatever you're gonna do, you just want to be able to execute it.
Did you see who caught that last game with Chris and John?
I think it was John.
Could be 5-0, could be 4-1. And get that halfway to your song.
yeah, Shane's going to end up playing for the carom. If he gets a cue ball right around the same angle he has right now where the 8 and 9 are, I think that's what he's going to be looking for. Sometimes you get in a situation like that and you just wish you could leave the cue ball right there. For that.
Same spot.
Yeah, for that. Nice shot there. He's got
Yeah, you got a nice angle to come down.
perfect. So it's about speed.
He's a master.
Dang, it got crowded in here.
If anything, you want to come up short. You go long, it's a problem.
What do you think?
Not what I was thinking, but he'll be alright here.
Oh,
You know, so many times you're watching Shane play on TV and you're like, oh, he could have got more in line there. He could have hit that ball a little better. And then he's one of the top handful of players in the world. So then he just gets himself out of it. Just like
There it is. Nice shot.
Good. I mean, good master. That's a good shot.
that is.
I know he's gonna kick himself over a couple shots, but he was there.
You gotta shut him a 5 ball, chance to make it hill. That's all you can ask for. There's the shot he had. He knows it too. He played great though.
More, how much respect? Switch hands. 15, 20 years in the world. He like him right to left hand.
Yeah, I've heard some stories that he had played a good bit left-handed before he actually switched at other times in his life, but still it's incredibly impressive.
I can't remember when I'm younger. Like these young guys out there.
I don't think playing at that level.
Yeah, unprecedented.
Did you guys see Bro? Was it Morra or Chris?
I did not.
Chris?
Chris Bro? Yeah, you can get out where
Yeah, 4-2 and breaking. Get back in it.
He will be getting out of here. No doubt about it.
Well,
He's John Morra. He's fine. Might go one rail on this.
Yeah.
So,
With some inside and just try to go.
no, with outside. I would go probably one rail with outside. Try to bring it down past the side pocket. The side he's staying. Let's see. Like this. Nope. Went your way. I just don't like flirting with that 9-ball.
Yes.
I remember John when he was like a 14, 15-year-old kid would come down to the Super Billiards Expo, and his dad was a good player. His dad would make thousands of dollars in a weekend playing the challenge tables. John was right there with him.
So Pops out there.
Yeah, good player.
mm-hmm.
Mario.
Yeah, more representing at the one pocket you run.
Yeah, he's actually one of our sponsored players. John is. He's playing great. He's traveling all over.
Great social media presence.
Yeah, for sure. John does.
Yeah, you should follow John. He's got a lot of encouraging posts and videos. I enjoy following his progress. I guess this is the second round action here.
Yeah, they're both.
Winner side.
They both won one, I think. It's been pretty. Well, the biggest upset was Joey losing. That's for sure in the tournament. But outside of that,
Well, that's to a good player.
outside of that, I think Damian beating Corey was an upset. But for sure, I mean, second to you, my man.
I'm just checking now to see if my match is called. I'm not forfeiting out of the tournament, being down here getting insulted by you.
There's worse places you could be. Yeah, he racked those balls good. He knew exactly what was going to happen. Nice break. If he can get that dialed in consistently, he'll be in the finals for sure. He knew exactly where that wing ball was going.
There's a lot of good players here.
What's he playing? You playing for the true spot? You guys just enjoyed the Asian Open? Water had a hell of a showing.
Oh, that's not the Asian Open, the
European. Most recent.
Yeah, European. Great event. I can't wait for the U.S. Open so I can wake up at a normal time.
It's tough for me. I actually work for the deal. I'm up at 3 a.m. Got to do the work at 6 a.m. trying to watch it.
Here we go. First place gets 10,000. Second place 6,000. Third place 3,400. Fourth place 2,000. Fifth, sixth 800.
Is that the combined? Is that
No,
just
that's just tournament. Seven. It's pretty good.
All right, you guys are awfully quiet here in the chat. Let us know what your prediction is for this match right here. We got John about to in good shape to make it 4-3. Let's know who you like, Chris or John. Yeah, it should be Chris Breaker. I like that shot there.
What side are you?
I think I'll shoot the 7 down the bottom right. I think John's going to do everything the opposite of that. Yeah.
I mean, but that.
It makes sense.
He needs
He's
some advice
left-handed.
from me,
You know, I'm right-handed. So.
Stand out like that. Remember
These guys are so talented. You know, as long as they get the cue ball center table, options are pretty wide open for them.
Got people in the chat trying to bet now.
that?
FNL.
Yeah, run that up. Let's go.
We got action.
You are 5 seconds from the roll. Man. It's gonna be like that time.
All right, Chris or break.
We'll talk after
Chris to break leading 4-3. Second round action, the other side.
How does their draw look? You ready to check that out?
Interesting cue ball placement there.
Well, the winner of this plays the winner of Tyler Styer and Ken Wilson, so it's not going to get any easier for him.
Ken's a local, but probably be a big one. So.
Oh, man. Joey up 6-4, running out was minus 900.
Joe was up 6-4.
And running out.
Miscued.
Tell them the story, Joe. You look tough.
Well, it all starts with leaving my hotel my hotel room this morning when I got my bridge fingers caught in the door.
See, the worst part is I wake up to like 10 messages from Joey just talking about me playing Margaret and how the line is Margaret minus 8 games going to 7. That was my man building me up this morning.
You took a 7-5? 7-5? Wow.
That was a great shot by John. One ball on the side. It's gonna be an interesting.
What are you
game
doing
from the
for
3
Joe?
to 4? Yeah. You know, with the right angle here.
Nah, he can't come off the rail and put that on the ground.
Yeah, I think he can't really go top. I think he'll ricochet off the 9 and scratch. Or could risk that. So he's got to go low.
You think he's trying to stick the cue ball behind the 9 and push the 3 up top table?
No. He's going to draw back. He can make one rail and try to get up by where he's leaning over the table.
You got to put a little something on this one.
Very good. Just like that.
Nice shot.
That's perfect.
Wow. You can't put any better on that side of the table.
It's almost really dominant.
See that? Okay, I'm gonna get philosophical here. This is the big problem with pool. Is that shot we all know from hitting pool balls that is not an easy shot to execute. But to the average person just watching it makes it look easy, right?
Oh, yeah.
He made it look easy. And so I think that's
that's amazing to me. I want to know where I can buy that from.
That's a big problem we have. You know, it's how
You're
do
a
we
good
get
salesman.
people to realize
A real good
the
sale.
difficulty in a shot that he just hit that looks so routine?
I'm telling you, man. They sell that on the shelf, bro. I'm good.
Well, with Coach Ryan over here, we can get you places.
Sound good? Yes.
Wants to maintain an angle in the 7.
Which he does. Yeah, I think that's part of the uphill battle with Poole because these guys make it look so routine that it can look boring to someone who can't appreciate how tough it is.
So I think you pushing Federer and Shane. What's the latest, man? They gonna
No, it wasn't me pushing Federer and Shane. It was Federer pushing Federer and Shane. I just happened to be staying with them this past week, so no, I mean they had already talked before, so you know, in principle they had already agreed to a game. It'll probably be somewhere around the Derby is when they'll play. Both their schedules are pretty hectic over the next few months, so it's just make sure to take plenty of naps. You'll be all right. But Shane was a little on the fence. I mean, it's never going to be 100% until they lock up a date, make a flyer, and all that. But I think he's down to play, and they'll figure something out. So the money's got to be right. They'll both get paid appearance fee. There will probably be a real significant amount of money bet in the middle as well. So, and it really now that Dennis isn't here, it's the one match that everybody really wants to see. So Federer can't get play rotation from anybody these days. So.
very unfortunate. I was proud of some of give people like 14.
Yeah, crazy spots. I mean, for about a decade, he was probably known as the best money player in the world.
You know, and the 2 comebacks and Shane being locked up.
Yeah, Molina was actually there for that.
I was there for the first one, yeah. That came back from like 20 plus games. And Dennis is just, he's got, look at that break. Wing ball in, cue ball. Look at that. I'm telling you, man, this dude's in the final will be breaking balls like that. Yeah. Intangibles are big, and we talk about players of this caliber. It's like these little things don't separate them. Dennis' mental toughness is, yeah. I was having this conversation with Margaret earlier because we were having like a debate of gambling. But she had just talked about like how to put yourself in mentally difficult situations to like toughen yourself up. And I feel like gambling is just one aspect of that. It can be used as a tool.
When were you talking to her when she was beating your ass?
This was pre-match and post-match. Yeah. No, she's great.
John's looking real good. He's getting good on balls. Seems to be stroking the ball real well. Yeah. It's going to be tough to stop.
Oh, now that it's 4-4, he's gonna be tough to stop. Huh? When it was 4-2, and I was saying that I was hearing crickets over there.
You guys staying in the same hotel?
Yeah.
Not the same room.
He's roomy. No, not roomy this time. He plays all games great. One pocket, banks, rotation.
John?
Yeah. If anything's a liability, maybe it's his 10-ball break,
How much does he get to play in pocket of Alex?
No, I mean, Alex is all over the place. He doesn't really get to play that much at all, really, unless they're playing at a tournament.
Yeah, but John was in Vegas for quite some time. I'm not sure where he's living now, but I know he was in Vegas a lot over the last couple of years, matching up against some of those some of the guys there, the poker players, guys who come through town. I know he played Mitch recently, and I know he's played Mitch in the past.
Well, Mitch has got like a sneaky, underrated one pocket game. You know, but 9-8. I don't know. I heard. No. John was giving him weight. Man, I've talked to guys on camera and off camera, and nobody wants to mess with Alex. Nobody.
When you give him balls to T-Rex.
No, nobody wants. And still robbing him. Still robbing Tony, giving him weight. Yeah. I've asked Shane about him. I've asked Tony. I've asked, Dennis a few years ago, Federer, and a lot of times players will say one thing on camera versus shit they'll say off camera. But everybody respects Alex. Everybody does. So.
Alright, Chris needs to figure something out here. He got a ball down. As you can see, the 3-5-7 is a little bit of a issue. Don't know how easily he can make that 3 in the bottom right where he'd want to make it. Let's see what he does here. He thinks he
What
can
do you
make
say,
it.
Joe? They're looking at it.
Yeah, John's going to call somebody over. I don't blame him. It's very close.
When's the next big one pocket?
Texas Open. Shane's flying out of here to go to Austin.
Yeah, this
I
week.
think that
right?
starts like Monday, Tuesday. Yeah, something like that.
Is Mr. London on there?
I don't think so. No.
I have a lot of respect.
Evan played really well when he's here. That's for
He
sure.
won it, right?
He banked the ball great. Yeah, he won. What do you think about using that phone?
Yeah, I can see why. And there's certain occasions where I think it's a good idea.
I don't mind.
Look at that.
Whoa. Got away with murder there. I don't mind using it, but I would still keep my eye on the shot.
I think he does in a way because, the 2 times I've seen him use it now, he doesn't, they don't wait for a call. So I think both players kind of already saw that it was good. He just kept shooting.
Yeah.
Punch out one,
Yeah. It's a big answer from Chris here.
Just like he played.
See, we're down, guys. He's fine.
All right, Red. It's 5-5. What you got from here?
I gotta like John, just because of the.
The fact
Yeah,
that
Chris
he's breaking first at 5-5.
Well, yeah, he's breaking on evens, so he'll be breaking at 6-6. I mean, I'd say the same thing if it were Chris breaking right now on 5-5.
That's Chris still
I know. You don't got to tell me. I know how nitty you are. I was just asking you a question. I already knew the answer to it.
I'm just saying, it's just such an advantage in an alternate break format to be breaking on evens. That's why the lag's so important. Look at Moscone Cup 2 years ago, where the U.S. didn't win a lag. Was that 2 years ago or 3? I think it was 2 years ago.
I know they won lag last
Yeah, I
year.
think he was betting it like 2 or 3 years ago. What you believe?
I was firing every lag.
Yeah.
Were you?
Yeah.
I remember the post of the group.
Every lag. Every lag. I was sitting real good.
Alright. See if John can hit another good break here.
The last 3 have been phenomenal. Yeah. I haven't been watching anybody play, but just watching Shane. He's breaking better
That
than
one
Shane.
was not phenomenal.
Sure I am.
This is a big one right here.
Now who are you taking?
I'm taking Chris.
Yeah, all right. That's what I thought.
This is a big one. Chris gets out here.
He's supposed to get out.
for the match.
He's supposed to get out.
It's a little tricky getting from the 2 to the 3.
A lot of traffic, you mean?
Yeah.
Just get back center table, huh?
Yeah, I try to pull
Yeah.
back a little closer this too, give you a little more options like this. Yeah. This one's kind of interesting.
Are you dragging the ball down?
That's what I
Yeah, I think I'm coming down past the 8.
Yeah.
He's going to stay higher than the 8.
It's a big pocket. too,
Six
with that
ball
four
kind of
right
takes
there.
6 ball kind of takes the other option out of going to play the 3 and the right. I'll just stay simple here. I like that.
He's on the hill.
Brian, you wanted to cap that?
No, I was running it. I kind of.
You bid
So-
on somebody.
We had. What's that?
You bid on somebody.
Oh yeah, I did. Yeah, but it was more just to keep things going.
Yeah,
Anything
it
else.
was me.
I did bet on you.
Trying to
man.
run my
I was
price
real upset that I got outbid. By the way,
Trying to
I was
price
heartbroken.
me out.
Yeah, I was heartbroken. I couldn't let you go to the field. No, but I was surprised. I've never done one before, and I've heard that there's a good chance it may not be that. Wow, sure. I don't know how well Calcutta's do around here, but I wasn't too optimistic. So, yeah.
Yeah, I was pretty impressed. I was talking with Rob Saez, and he was just saying how the Calcutta's down south, like nothing compares to it. You know, thousands and thousands of dollars being bet.
Yeah, I just said a 585 under last week.
Yep. Good response from Chris.
All right, Chris gets on the hill. Yep, he is breaking. It's so funny with off break because you can go from a heavy favorite to a heavy underdog. John Morra was a heavy favorite, 5-5 in breaking. Now he's a heavy underdog, I'd say. Down 6-5 with Chris breaking.
So you win the next match. You could play on the first time.
I don't want any part of that. I saw what you did in your first match. I don't want any part of it.
Beat Dexter, I heard.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I shot better than I thought I could.
That's great. Let me tell you, my man over here is really rattled. I'm talking massive tilt. So I love your chances. How many games can I get? Someone's got to leave me in line.
Hey, I'm not even there yet. I still got a match to win against the Hall of Famer.
Speaking of matches, I got to go play mine.
Let's see.
You going Airborne?
You know, I
You
don't.
just like Andy.
If John does go airborne, it looks like he is. Will he do it right-handed?
That's a good question.
I think he will. I think occasionally he'll shoot a right-handed jump shot because of the power. But let's see. Nope.
I'm really crazy, bro.
It's going left-handed.
I'm so sorry. My daughter called me.
Yeah. Made it look like a hanger.
Come on, man. Let's give the fans what they want. Let's give them the hill.
He had 2 jump shots,
Looks like we're headed for it.
and he sunk them.
Looks like he's straight enough where he can draw back behind the line here without interfering.
Yeah, I agree with you.
And then after he beat me, he told me how he hurt his knee over in Germany. And I was like, oh, so I'm only
Keep
playing
it simple.
50%. Thanks. I appreciate it.
Are you going up?
I'm coming back.
You coming back?
Yeah. Looks like he's going forward though.
Yeah, he's throwing it. Oh,
Yeah, he's going to go forward and then try to come all the way back, shoot the one save pocket. So,
that's a nice shot.
So
That
good.
was good.
I think he'll just cinch this one.
Yeah. Nice smash.
We're going to keep the few balls on that rail.
Absolutely. You just have a lot. Ball out the six.
Looks like we're headed for Hill Hill.
Yeah.
Tell you what, it's a good match to be on the stream here. Two great players, close as can be.
Don't come up short. Don't go back. Something I was going to end with like 6-7.
He's good. Yeah, I didn't. Since Molina stepped away, I can say I think Molina might be right. I think John might be in kind of the driver's seat to make it to the final of this event.
I mean, if he can dial that break,
Yeah,
that's
I mean, he might not get past this match, but it's double elimination, and it's gonna be tough to beat.
one rail side of corner.
Side for me.
Easy. That's what brother. I know. So I've been already bets in the stream, man. Who's winning, who's losing, money's tied up, jacking and racking.
There's no jacket and racket.
All right, guys, let us know what's your prediction. Hit up the YouTube chat. Chris or John, who you
Say
got?
how many you got tuned in, John?
The breaks feel good.
I don't know. I don't think it says something up here.
Luke, how many are tuned in? How many you got watching?
What's that?
How many we got tuned in? How many you got watching?
187.
Huh?
187.
Yeah, okay.
That's pretty good.
7. Let's go.
Let's get it up over 200. Share
Should
this.
be double that. Damn.
Let's go. Listen to Joey. Let's get it over 200.
Yep. How much you charging for this stream? Free. Let's get it up over 500. Come on, guys.
This is for Mr. Weir. We were asked to do this. We only knew 9 days ago that we were going to do this.
I mean, where are you going to find quality pool like this for free? Get it out there. Let's get as many people watching us. You guys can. 746 versus 792 Hill. It's only going to get better from here, too. This is the second round. Imagine when we get down to the final 16. It's going to be nuts. We're going to double or nothing?
I got John.
All right.
Really? Yeah, let's do it. Okay.
I'll take Chris. Come on, Reinhold.
Yeah, this is the absolute team. Yeah, they're starting with 7.
It's a lot of fun, man. I've done a little of this live stream, and a lot of people don't realize all that goes into it.
Oh, man.
There's so much setup, there's so much equipment, technology to get everything right, and you can have a stream running right for 2 or 3 days. You get very little, like, hey, great job, guys.
Yeah.
But one thing go wrong for 10 minutes, and where's the stream? So,
This guy, or what's
Yeah.
going on with this guy?
you guys are doing a good job. This is nice.
Good try.
It's a great place, too, Golden Fleece.
Yeah.
I like it.
We run tournaments for them more constantly. We go hand in hand with them, and they treat us well.
Well, I think I might have just lost 20. John breaks, and he's in really good shape here.
And if you're looking for some more profit action, play bad.
Oh, yeah?
No, he plays pretty good.
Because
You're gonna get mad at me or something like
Yeah, there goes Isaac. Yeah, John just wants to think through getting from the 4 to the 5.
that. And I don't know if you later, if you get a chance to eat later, the food, Georgian food, Georgian, amazing. Absolutely amazing, yeah. Phenomenal. Okay, Mr. Morra.
Oh, yeah.
So he's going to draw this ball,
I was
much
gonna
like
say,
he did in that
yeah.
previous example from a couple games ago.
This is where I get jealous. I can't draw that.
Yeah, you got to be focused here to hit this kind of thicker than you might think, because that's when you, if you hit it thinner, it's when you bring the side pocket into play. But John's not going to do that here. Just like that,
Beautiful stuff. This is a beautiful stuff.
really is. It's like tic tac toe from here.
Yeah.
Looks like we're even.
Just keep a little. I mean, even if you get straight on it, you still stop it. But just give yourself a little angle, 6 at the top, 8. Pop out more towards the gate.
I'm nitpicking. He'd prefer to be a little.
Yeah,
Off
pop
the
out a
rail
little more.
here.
That's what we're talking
Yeah.
about. That's it. A little pop out, get closer to the gate. Not playing off the rail. Eight dollars, yeah. Concentration, stress, more. Now, can you get under this?
You know, I think he's got
You
just
got
enough
angle, right,
angle.
to come to the breath.
Just enough angle.
You got enough angle to come to the breath.
It's not ideal, but a player of his caliber will figure this out. He's gonna punch it.
Okay.
So just center ball stun over the rail.
Yeah.
Maybe shoot the 9 in the same pocket, or just drift over and shoot the 9 in the opposite pocket. Let's see.
Nice shot.
See, that's what I like about that. He went through a few options in his head, chose the safest one.
You don't hit it, right? That's how you hit the ball. Mr. Morra moving on. That was a great match.
Takes it down 7-6.
What a great match.
I have a match coming up.
Yeah.
So I think I might need
a small intermission until the next one comes on the TV table. Thank you, Mr. Ryan.
Thanks for having me.
I appreciate you, brother.
A lot of fun. Thanks for tuning in, guys.